on, don't kill Max. That's what he's got to do, isn't it? Look at the shit. Is that Robin? That's Max.
I know what he did to you.
Go on, be better.
You were different.
Aye. That's why he tried to help you.
He made you into this. He's the monster.
Aye, you're kinda. What has been born.
An explorer of a realm unspoiled by mankind.
Demogorgons.
I saw so many things.
Mind Flayer, you probably saw big.
One day, I found the most extraordinary thing of all.
The Mind Flayer?
Something that would change everything. I saw a means to realize my potential, to transcend my human form, to become the predator I was always born to be.
You were saying you're getting bullied, I know that. Aye. You've been spied that thing, aye, Mind Flayer. That's what Will was on tape, he did. Aye. So was him that created this spider thing looking cave? Aye.
How is you?
All I needed was someone to open the door. And he did that for me. Without even realizing it. Didn't you?
Aye, so that...
And when you did realize, you chose to resist.
Yeah, get them all back through.
So I sought a means to open my own doors. I sought your power.
All this time, we've been building it. For you.
Aye.
So don't you see? Once again, you have freed me.
You don't have to do this. You can still stop this.
You can't tell,
It's over, 11. Your friends have lost.
Here's some good news though, seeing your papa's still alive. No papa.
Over soon.
Oh, can you show your eye floating? Oh! pull her
Wake
out.
up, Elle! Wake up! Can't breathe. Elle! Elle! Elle, come on, get out of there! God, Elle! Wake up! Wake up! Help me! Help me!
Aye, get her out.
Arthur, signal! Elle, can you hear me? Elle!
It's killing her.
Can you hear me? Elle! Elle! Elle!
Mike, don't stop. Okay, you're the heart. Okay, remember that.
Aye.
You're the heart.
Taylor, you love that?
Elle? I don't know if you can hear this, but if you can, I want you to know I'm here. Okay? I'm right here. And I love you.
Go.
Elle, do you hear me? I love you. I'm sorry I don't say it more. It's not because I'm scared of you. I'm not. I've never felt that way. Never. But I am scared that one day you'll realize you don't need me anymore. And I thought that if I said how I felt, it would somehow make that day hurt more. But the truth is, Elle, I don't know how to live without you. I feel like my life started that day we found you in the woods. You were wearing that yellow Benny's Burgers t-shirt, and it was so big it almost swallowed you whole. And I knew right then and there, in that moment, that I loved you. And I've loved you every day since.
Yes.
I love you on your good days.
We
I
cannot
love you on your
put back
bad
on
days.
this
I
away.
love you with your powers. I love you without your powers. I love you for exactly who you are. You're my superhero. And
Hear that?
I can't lose
Superhero.
you. Okay? Do you hear me? I can't lose you. You can...
Waking her up. Moment here, Robin, let Helena. Wake up! Here we go. Nice. Come on, Nancy. Ooh. Here's another arm. What is he? Nice head. Take a night back. You've got about 40 minutes left or something. Maybe time for Hopper, I'll have to get back to him here. That'll be like ID 2. Come on, you might take that. The portal's opening. There'll be like a big spider that'll be commence layer. Now those could be the 40. Oh, she's going to wake up crying.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you're in there. I know you're in there. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
She will become.
Eddie Munson, the leader of this cult and prime suspect in the murders, has been missing since the earthquake and is presumed dead. But this offers little comfort to the people of Hawkins, who are scared, angry, and searching for answers. Why their town? What have they done to deserve so much suffering? A growing chorus believes the two recent tragedies are linked, claiming the Munson murders opened a doorway between worlds. A doorway, they say, into hell itself.
Are you
That's all he
hearing this?
needs.
They're now calling it a doorway into hell.
Great. More hysteria. Just what we need.
It's the news. Now indistinguishable from the tabloids.
Hey, Nance! I found some more of your old stuff in the attic.
Mr. Rabbit.
It's okay if you want to save him, you know.
No, he'll be more loved in a new home.
I'm gonna order a pizza.
Pizza? I should probably like a football. Does he know about she helped her? I've got a big leg.
Do they know when she'll wake?
No. They say she might not. Her
You
heart
guys-
stopped for over a minute.
I know, she helped her.
She died. I mean, clinically, but then she came back. Doctors don't know.
I am rambling about my dumb boyfriend when there are people out there suffering who need food.
Well, at least Robin got a happy ending.
Peanut butter on peanut butter monstrosity.
There's some jam for you then, add it.
I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like sometimes my mouth is moving faster than my brain, and it's like this runaway train, and I cannot seem to get it to stop no matter how hard I try. You know what I mean?
Come on, all we need now, as it says, is
yeah,
Whopper
I
and
think
Joyce that have done. And Murray.
It's a gift.
Oh,
You're welcome.
for me? Oh, you really shouldn't
Oh,
have.
but I did.
Oh,
but I did.
I just don't even deserve it.
It's like Steve enjoying the two of them.
Thank you so much. Oh, what is that?
He's alone, but Nancy's got Johnson again.
Battle for all forms of life.
Missing person.
Mr. Munson? I'm Dustin Henderson. Can we talk?
Can't imagine we got anything to talk about. My nephew is innocent. He's still missing. I'll put up as many posters as I need till he's found. Good day
He's
to you.
dead.
I was with him?
Come on, you have to get him closer.
I was with him when the
Closer.
earthquake hit.
And where's Eddie now?
He's dead. Eddie passed away. Oh my god, we're crying now.
I'm so sorry.
Steve.
He's actually
grown up quite a bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because Steve wanted her and him to get married and have kids.
Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just... You know, it's hard.
I know, you two are away from each other.
Life keeps throwing things in the way of our big plans.
Yeah, it sure seems like that.
You think it's too late to throw saving the world on your college resume?
No, you saved it on a couple of times. You saved the world a few times.
Your application letter. Not that it matters at all anymore, but... Did it ever come?
No. No, not yet.
You didn't apply, I don't think. Jonathan Byers gonna Nancy. This bit no end without Hopper and Joyce getting home.
Did she talk to you at all?
Not much. I mean, a little bit. Dr. Brenner. He says that she wasn't ready. And now she's starting to think he was right.
She get wake up here. Says what she did, maybe to help her. That's going to be a wee bit of backstory. But it happened. Come on, let it be Hopper and Joyce. Alright, kiddo.
Hey, kid.
Come on.
You went to Europe.
So the sky just turned black, or fucking dark it has. Come on, can't have any killed, can't have any killed. Imagine this guy says Stranger Things. That would be hilarious. I know I didn't say that. Everything's decaying, I'm guessing. All the green turning grey. So they have that flower or crumple eye. Once it's she's lost. This is the cliffhanger they're for next season. She'll be ready for it. Well, everyone, that was the piggy bank. The piggyback. I've been hesitating to actually do this review. I'm just actually finished the episode, but I'm hesitant to do this review because I do it. That means I'm finished season 4. Oh, this was a good season. This was. So I'm going to try. I'm not good at doing reviews. I'm always doing whatever, but I'm going to try to do 2 reviews in this one scene. Try to do a review of this episode, then try do a review for the whole season. But I don't know if I can or not. I'll see. Let me pop the episodes up in front of me. Because I've never done a review for a whole season before. I've never. So, yeah. But it's that saying. No, what's it? Something like, let's get that horse out the way, or let's pick that scab off, or something. Forget what that phrase is, something like that. But let's pull the scab is sore. Let's pick the sore bit off first. Eddie's death. That was a sad death. It was. He actually played brilliant music in this episode. He did. I don't know if it was actually him, the actor, playing it or not, or if it was just music from the studio, but they made it like he played it, and it was brilliant. It was. I've seen Dustin rocking after it. And Max nearly died. Well, she could still die, she's in a coma at the minute, it says. But that's because of Jason. I think his name's Jason. It is. I know he wanted the revenge on Eddie and Hellfire Club. But you wanted Lucas to wake up Max. How could they if you stood on the cassette and broke the earphones? I don't know if you cracked the tape recorder or no by standing on it, but I did notice he broke the headphones by standing on it. So that's the hard part of it. I burst out crying when Eddie died, and I burst out crying when Max died. She did actually die. Lucas said she died for a minute. Her heart stopped. And that's why the whole portal opened. Like in the last season, it says something, Hawkins is from hell or something, like welcome to hell, or something like that. But well, leaving hell, that's what it says, leaving hell. It says supposed to be Hawkins, people wrote that Hawkins and left the H there, leaving hell, or that they wrote. So aye. But at least we saw everybody get back together at the end. Hopper and Joyce back to Will and Eleven. Mike back to his mum and Nancy. And Jonathan back to Nancy. But her and Steve, they were hitting it off. And Steve was telling her in the last episode that he wanted to have kids, 6 of them. He wanted to travel and have his own like wee team and stuff. But then he'd tell Nancy it was her he was with. But Jonathan has been running. He says, I'm sorry I've been running. Said he heart to heart with Will. Well done. That's because you've been out of it. You've been stoned. But like Henry says, you've already lost 11. We did see Nancy and all that fire him. He got fired. But he actually shot him with bottles of vodka or whatever, or alcohol, laying it aflame, like petrol bombs. They bombed him. He got inside, but escaped. I need to turn the camera around. There. He escaped, he did. But I don't know where he escaped to. But as we saw by Will, with the back of his neck, you can still feel it, because he's back in Hawkins. Oh. I'm guessing Jason died. We never saw him at the end. But I think we saw him, like, after Lucas punched him. I don't know if Lucas knocked him out or not. But we saw him lying down. Then we saw the earth opening up. And I think I saw it going through his body, like breaking his ribs and all that opened. And poor Erica. She couldn't get in to save her brothers, couldn't he? Because of Jason. I don't know if Jason locked the door or not. But somehow she couldn't get in after she got free. And there was a close call from Nancy and all that. And Steve. Oh. And because I'm having a hard time with it, I'm forgetting her name. I've got to Google. That is bad, I'm forgetting her name. Now, Stranger Things season 4. I don't know. I remember it. Robin, that's it. With Steve, Nancy and Robin all tied up with vines. I thought they were going to die too. But they couldn't kill them off if they've got to make a season 5. They're like the main cast. Except for Robin, but she was in the last season too though. But yeah, they're like the the main cast. But at least they gave Robin a good ending, if that is the end of her. We don't see her again. With Vicky, I thought her name was Tammy Thompson, or Tammy Johnston, or something. I thought that was her, but it wasn't. And it was hard and heartbreaking that Eddie cut the rope, side and the upside down, cut the rope after Dustin got up, or down, depends how you look at it. And he tried to save Dustin, he was. He done no more running. He was causing him to be a decoy by running a wee bit. Then he had memories on through, he said, I ran, I was scared, I didn't know that. So he stood there, fighting all the bats, hundreds of bats. But he did make promise to Dustin to look after the young ones. I don't know who young ones are. So like the next predecessor for the D&D games, like he'd be the dungeon master or something. That's like you look after the younger ones. We nearly saw Eleven give up also when she was tied up. And one says to her, we'll let you watch when we kill your friends. But it was Mike that saved her, cause he will. Well done. You're the heart of this. You're the heart. Remember that. And she kept shouting, Elle, come on, you can fight. I love you. She did I love you a couple of times to her, to show her he loves her, and he says, I don't care if you got powers or not. I still love you for who you are. Oh. And because of that, when Elle was tied up, Max nearly died. And that minute there, she nearly died. Because you seen her arm, your horizon up and her arm cracking, and her leg cracking, kind of thing. I lost her arm, but her leg and her arm cracking. Oh. But she did take out a bit. Well, one's conscience she took out. And she said to him, Papa is dead. He was the real monster. Try to talk civilization into him. But, no. That's the word I was looking for. I've just got it now. The elephant in the room. Said he picked the scab or whatever else I says. Talk about the elephant in the room. That was it. I was talking about the word. But I knew it my mind keeps thinking about it, I'll come to me. Finally it would. After 2 hours, the full bottle. Only got a wee drop left. We saw a lot of people leaving Hawkins at near the end of it, we did. And if any of you have never seen my reactions before, and you're probably wondering, why is she jumping from Eddie being dead to Eddie playing the guitar, then to Lucas, then back to people leaving town, then back to this? That's because I don't do things in chronicle order. I don't do, oh, this happened at the start, this happened in the middle, this happened in the end. My brain's not worked like that. My brain's worked whatever comes to my head first. It does. So if I think about Eddie playing the guitar and stuff, and how him and Dustin being decoys, then I'll see that, that'll come to my head. But then, after that, if something happens at the start, like, oh, they were walking about with blue lamps, and they all had, like, weapons and stuff, and they were talking about their plan, then I'll say that. I just say what comes to my mind first. It doesn't have to be first, middle, end. It could be end, start, middle, or middle, end, start, or middle, start, end. Or whatever. I say things whatever comes to me. So just let me know if you're new to the channel. But I wonder if Elle will tell Lucas it was her that saved Max by getting into her memories and helping her fight Vecna. And she saw she saw Max die, and she says, not today, you're not dying today, and somehow brought her back. So I wonder if Lucas will ever find out with that. Will Mike and Will tell him? Or will it just be their secret and Max's secret when she wakes up? With season 5, I don't know if it's going to be like a time jump a year later or months later or whatever, but I'm hoping, whatever it is, Max is out of hospital. I do hope. Then I'll probably have Max will probably have a memory thing like, I just realised you were there that day. You saved me. You brought me back to life. I hope you got me flashback like that or something. It says it was a good episode, this was, the piggy bank. How she went into like a pizza plate, a soft shark pizza I think it was called. And they gave the guy a joint to get him out of the way. Until we go home. Where they took everything out the freezer. And that surfer guy, or the pizza guy, made a pizza up. Well, Jonathan and that took all their food out the freezer and filled it up with water and salt for a living to go into. So that was good, that's good to that. But then she went into one of Max's earliest memories. Her trying to skateboard. And somebody said she should go home and play with your dolls. Just as stupid wee boys can be. But then, somehow, maybe because Max was in a happy place at the time that it was happening, a table appeared on a bridge, like a sound system, and she could hear the music. I think it was the police. I'll be loving you, or something like that. Or something. I think the band was the police. Or something like that. But anyway, she saw that, they had music. And she was saying when she was in the deprivation tank, done, that's no, I see something that's not supposed to be here. So I think it's another memory. So she followed that memory and that's what led her to Max. So that was good too. And I noticed it took 10 minutes to get to the intro for this. The intro theme. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't see any flashbacks with her seeing her papa getting shot or anything. I thought maybe the piggyback will be like them finding a portal, jumping into it, and coming out a portal at Hawkins. I thought it would be, but it wasn't. They actually got their own way home. They drove their way home, they did. So, aye. But the piggyback was Elle getting into the deprivation tank that they built. But not actually built, but they poured water into the freezer thing. And helping Max, jumping into Max's memories to save her. And that was the piggyback. I'm just hoping the next season, I'm guessing Will's going to be affected again or something. Because when he was away, he said he didn't feel anything of it. But now he's back, he's not his neck. Like you can feel one's pain. You feel he's hurt it and stuff. And when Hopper and Joyce came back and all that, even Mike's wee sister done, it was snowing. But it wasn't snow. It was partly upside down. It was the particles. And because it got dark, I thought maybe Will was just seeing the upside down again. No, it wasn't just Will. Everyone was seeing it. So Joyce, Hopper and everybody else went through a field and saw the upside down opened up in reality. So like every season we've been on, we've had like a normal start we've had, then something big kicks off we've had. So I thought maybe next season would be like that. It won't. Cause if the upside down is opened up in the real world, then that means all hell's broken loose. That means from episode 1 next season, they'll all just jump right into it. So will be. Oh. So that's that. So that's for the piggyback, everyone. Now I'm going to try do a wee review on all the whole season. I'm going to try. Starting off with the Hellfire Club. That's where we first met Eddie. It was where we saw like them with the Hellfire Club t-shirt on. I've not got anything in front of me, so I can show you. See, all you see is just the episodes in front of me. I'll be back in a minute, my battery's about to die. Right, okay, my battery was just dying. It was, the battery was flushing out and in, so I just swapped the batteries. See, as I was saying, it's just the episodes I've got in front of me. So, yeah, I'm not going to look at the episodes and start rewatching it and skip through it. This is all from memory. This will be, if I have to, I will put it on, but I'm not going to. Right, from the Hellfire Club, we first met Eddie, when him and Dustin and all that, and Lucas wasn't their friend as much. He was part of the new clique, like the basketball team or that. But when we first met Eddie, because it was Dungeons and Dragons, the Hellfire Club, but when people make fun of him, he was like a demon thing, making fun of himself. That's what everyone should do, make fun of themselves, they should. I know it's making a fool of yourself, but yeah. It shows people you can do that. And this is where things started to kick up a wee bit. I don't know if it was this episode, or maybe the next one. I think maybe next, maybe we saw Christy die. I think it might be this one, episode 1, we seen Chrissy die, then it ended and jumped into episode 2 with Vecna's Curse. So they think, every time they play Dungeons and Dragons or something, the evil baddie in it, Vecna, that was the villain for this one. I think, because I'm not good with all things, remembering, I'll probably, Vecna's Curse, I think this is the one where maybe you get a backstory on Victor Cree, I think it is, about him moving into his family's house with his children and his wife, and his family dies, he sees, and he was put in jail for murder. So that was a good episode 10 all that. I'm not going to speak much about each episode. I'm going to say like 1 or 2 things and just keep moving on about each episode as a whole kind of thing. The monster and the superhero. Well, I'm guessing that one will be about where Dr. Brenner got people like the Dr. Owen that to get a living and take her back to Nevada to help Elle to get her powers back. And that's when she realised about her father being alive. It was... Oh, this is where mostly everything kicked off with her. She didn't want to be back, she didn't. And dear Billy. That's where Vecna first attacked Max, it was. When she was at Billy's grave crying and all that and apologising to Billy. And was how we saved her by Kate Bush. The Nina Project. That was the machine where Elle kept getting like the degradation tank thing. That's like the Nina Project was to help her get her powers back. It kept getting her flashbacks to her past and putting her into it. It was, and she tried to fight back to get out it, but she realised she couldn't fight it. She had to go through the motions of it. She had to. And her friends were going after her and helping her. And I know I didn't mention in episode 1 about like Elle was getting bullied and all that, but I've got to the main thing about the Hellfire Club and stuff. That's what it's called, the Hellfire Club. So I'm just getting what the hanging title means. In the dive, we saw Steve, Eddie, I don't know if it was Robin and Nancy, no, but I think it was they dived into the water where the portal was, getting to the Upside Down. Oh, they already found the Upside Down, they had to get through to it. And we saw like Steve at the end of the Nina Project one getting pulled, I think it was that one, getting pulled down. So they all had to go to the Upside Down to help him. The massacre at Hawkins' lab. Right, this is where we found out that Henry was number 1. Henry was Vecna. Henry was Victor Cree's son. And it was him who killed his mother and sister. And made it out like he was died too, made it out like. And so his father can be in jail. But then we saw like Dr. Brenner in the flashback finding him, taking him to Hawkins' lab or that, and that's where they all they were. Try to help him and stuff. And Papa. We saw Dr. Brenner die in this episode. Where Elle was fully charged with her powers back and everything. For everything what she saw in the last couple of episodes of this season. So, aye. She's got most of her powers. You've seen her levitating. Like the part of the machine, the Nina Project up and back down. And Dr. Owens was getting tortured by Papa. Because he wanted to keep Elle here to power her up more. But she had none of it. And she got out and escaped. In the piggyback one, as you know, what I've spoken about already. How Elle saved Max from a pizza place inside a ice tank. Well, a freezer, but same thing. This was a good season. And I know where most people, they do a review for a whole season, they talk about each episode longer. But I'm not a speaker. I don't do stuff like this. I find it hard to talk for more than 10 minutes. And knowing me, I probably spoke for 20 minutes. I probably have. But aye. Oh, I'm just getting these, but most of these, I've asked before for other things. Why do you not do reviews for the whole season? Why do you not do the reviews for this thing? I'm doing it now, well. But I'm finding it hard to concentrate and talk, man. Cause I'm just used to talking about one episode, not the whole season. So yeah, everyone, that was season 4 of Stranger Things. So thank you for joining me on this journey. And I'll see you either for the Stranger Things fans, or either see you next year if season 5 comes out, or maybe 2024 when season 5 comes out. I don't know if it's got a year or a date for it or not, but whenever season 5 comes out, I'll see you then, everyone. Until then, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, lovelies.